Hey, so I want to talk about this week's blog post. The link is in the description area and also in the comments section. Listen, I talked about Jacob Blake because there's a certain way that this story was presented to us that simply does not match the facts, okay? So the world was told that he was this innocent man that was breaking up a fight between two women and that the police shot him in the back as he was attempting to get back into his vehicle. The truth is that Jacob Blake had an open case against him because he was accused of breaking into his ex-girlfriend's house and sexually assaulting her. The ex-girlfriend had gotten a restraining order against him, and she called the police on August the 23rd because he violated the restraining order by coming back to her house. Another thing, there's a second video that's floating around out there that shows another angle of what happened the day that the police attempted to detain him. Because make no mistake about it, when the police were called, they knew about the open warrant. They knew that he had a restraining order against him. And he knew that he was at the home of the woman who he's accused of sexually assaulting, okay? So they were there to arrest him because he was violating the restraining order and because he had an open warrant for his arrest, okay? There's a second video from that day that shows the police attempting to detain him, attempting to arrest him, and he resisted arrest. The police tased him twice. It was not enough to keep him from breaking away from the police and going back into his vehicle to reach for something. That's why he was shot. Okay? And unfortunately, we have to accept the truth. He knew that his 3 children were in the car. He knew that his 3 children were in the car when he decided to not comply with the police officer's attempts to arrest him. And he knew that his children were in the car when he decided to go to his vehicle and reach for something. He knew these things. And it's odd to me that he was violating a restraining order and he brought his 3 children with him. He brought his 3 children with him to witness whatever was going to take place that day. So I wonder, would people be out there protesting if they knew that he was basically stalking and harassing his alleged victim? Would he have gotten $2 million in GoFundMe money if people knew, okay, well, wait a minute, this is a woman who is saying that he broke into her home and sexually assaulted her? Would people be protesting and donating to him if they considered the fact that it's quite possible that his alleged victim is a black woman, and we know how difficult it is for black women to report incidents of sexual assault because we're often not believed and we are condemned by the people in our own collective when we report the crimes committed against us, and then we are also not treated well by the system. So if people knew that by supporting this man who is being accused of sexual assault, we're basically putting his victim in a position where we're helping to silence her by making this man who violated her a hero. So it's important, black women, to, just like everybody was saying, oh, we need all the facts in the Breonna Taylor case. Well, you need to do the same thing when it comes to these black males, because we've seen this over and over again, how the media tries to take a person who is committing a crime and tries to make them some sort of hero that's worthy of support. People are out here dragging Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor did not have a criminal record. The police have said there were no drugs or money found in her apartment after she was shot and killed by the Louisville Police Department. And they searched her apartment. They didn't find any drugs, including the mail that was in her ex-boyfriend's name. All of that was just basic everyday mail. She was not a criminal. She made the mistake of associating with criminals, but she herself was not a criminal. But why is she being dragged more than Jacob Blake, a man who was stalking and harassing his ex-girlfriend who had a restraining order against him and who he was accused of sexually assaulting a few months ago? Why is this man a hero, and why is he deserving of support? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. And as we prepare for the Labor Day weekend, I hope you're all safe and that you stay well and have fun responsibly. You know, Miss Corona, La Corona, is still running around out here. So we all have to find ways to celebrate the holiday in a way that keeps us and our loved ones safe. Okay? Bye.